I am Hon Ahmed Abu. I represent Lavun, Idati, Mokwa Federal Constituency. I'm from Niger State. The House, aware that the Nigeria Petroleum Development Company, NPDC, was established in 1988 as a wholly owned subsidiary of Nigeria National Petroleum Corporation with the mandate to participate in petroleum exploration and production activities, and currently owns and operates several oil and gas fields and infrastructure in the Niger Delta region. Also aware that apart from creating an additional source of revenue for the country, the NDPC was established to also develop Nigeria local capacity in the industry to enable sustainable development and profitability, but allegations of unethical and questionable actions by the company appear to be hindering the attainment of those objectives. Concerned that 29 years after its establishment, the NPDC still appears to lack the capacity to compete favorably in the oil and gas industry and is reported to be consistently ceding its core activities to third-party private entities without due procurement process in strategic alliance agreement that involve the position of funds by those entities to carry out exploration and production activities on almost all the company's oil fields, including the lifting of crude on behalf of the company, resulting in the NPDC inability to reconcile the revenue generated and the amount of crude lifted, leading to speculation about a loss of over 1.5 billion of revenue to the federal government. Also concerned about allegations that most of those third-party entities are newly registered companies with little or no technical experience or financial capability to carry out or meet the terms of those strategic alliance agreements, but are owned by cronies of members of the management of NPDC and other interested parties, and are consequently allowed access to funds obtained by NPDC from government appropriation to their benefit. Cognizant of other reports that the nation is losing billions of naira daily from the outrageously inflated recurring expenditure on the operation of the NPDC, with examples of areas like diesel supply, where the management select preferred suppliers and approve payment for quantities of diesel far more than the actual requirement, and regular pipe supply contract also awarded to preferred suppliers. Also without due procurement process, and also of possible evasion of statutory obligation of NPDC with regard to loyalties and tax required to be paid to the government. Resolve, set up an ad hoc committee to investigate all allegations against the Nigeria Petroleum Development Company, including other related issues, and report back within 6 weeks of further legislation action, as some information are already contained on the body of the motion. There's a lot of collusion and information flying in regard to NPDC. The premise will be to refer this motion to the committee, but there's a double whammy. If you look at the body of the motion itself, there's allegation of unethical and questionable action by the company. I think that is huge enough, and we need a speedy investigation into the activities of the NPDC. We also have the core activities, ceding its core activities to third parties, private entity without due procurement process. I think that's another area that we need to look at. It's huge, and I feel that referring this motion to another committee will enable us to carry out an effective investigation. I so move.
Those against it say nay. The ayes have it.